What's going on, people? It's the Bear here once again. And before I get into my video, let me first go on by saying, even though I'm not a Trump supporter, even though I never really have been, and I'll never forget everything that he said and did, I'll never forget it. Never forget it. But I want to congratulate Trump for being president. Even though Russia helped him, and even though the popular vote went to Hillary, I want to congratulate Trump. Okay? But I want to congratulate him, but I also despise him for what he said and the things that he, especially on Twitter. I mean, he's huge. He tweets like no other. But I want to congratulate him. I do. Because regardless of how we feel, regardless of what we want to do to him on the inside, not me, by the way, but there's people like Madonna who wants to blow up the White House. But anyway, he's our president. And this country gives people chances. We gave Obama a chance. We can give Trump a chance. But I am not, and I repeat this, I am not a Trump supporter. Matter of fact, I'm damn near anti-Trump. But I wouldn't want nothing bad to happen to him. But Madonna does. So anyway, so let's get into this story here. Okay? Madonna says she thought about blowing up the White House. Okay? Let me see if I can play this video. I don't know if I can, but let me see if it's...
I'm angry. Yes, I am outraged. Yes, I have thought an awful lot about blowing up the White House. But I know that this won't change anything. We cannot fall into despair. As the poet W.H. Auden once wrote on the eve of World War II, we must love one another or die. I choose love. Are you with me? Say this with me. We choose love. We choose love. We choose love.
So anyway, after saying that she thought about blowing up the White House, which she would have never been able to accomplish in the beginning, you know, security is super tight, so that would have never happened. But she has a point. We have to love. Even though we despise this person, even though we remember the things that he said, remember all the tweets and stuff like that, we have to love. Love will always rule over hate. Always rule over hate. I believe in that. So, I'm not a Trump supporter. To say the least, I'm not a Trump supporter. But we have to give the man a chance. Now, if he does something, this man has the codes for nuclear weapons at his disposal. We remember that. Okay? So, if we go to war, you could blame Trump. Because we haven't been to war since Obama been in the presidency. We ain't been in the war, even though Obama sent troops over to Afghanistan and different places and things like that. We haven't really been in war, you know? So just keep that in mind. Madonna always stands by the words of her classic hit, Express Yourself. Express your, That's not that's salt and pepper. I'm thinking I know her special soul song. I can't think of it. I'm sorry. Forget what I said. Anyway, the pop icon spoke to the crowd at the Women's March on Washington Saturday, where she let a few curse words slip on live television and threatened to blow up the White House now that Donald Trump calls it home. Yes, I'm angry. Yes, I'm outraged. Yes, I have thought an awful lot about blowing up the White House, but I know that this won't change anything, she explained to the crowd. Let's see. She then changed her message to a message of love. Choose love, she told the crowd. We just heard that. We must love one another. We must love one another or die. Madonna continued quoting the poet W.H. Auden. Before the singer led the crowd into a chant about being ready to make a sacrifice for change, excuse me, she also let a few F-bombs slip on live television. To our detractors that insist that this march will never add up to anything, F you, she shouted to the shock of the women standing behind her at the podium. CNN, which broadcast her remarks and performance live, were unable to bleep out the expletives, whatever, on live television, according to reports. The singer eventually did what she does best, perform. Madonna went into the rendition of Express Yourself, starting off a line she found most fitting following the inauguration. Don't go for second best, baby. She then went on to change the lyrics to the 1989 single singing Donald Trump, sucker, I'm not your, you got, okay. Madonna, you know, and there's a lot of people that's going to hate what Madonna has said and things like that, but you have to understand, you know, Madonna is a legendary icon. Yes, she was wrong for what she said on live TV. She was wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, for a person like me, I voted for Hillary. I stayed up until early in the morning to hope that Hillary would have won. You know, because I did not want Donald Trump to win. I didn't. But like Steve Harvey, because Steve Harvey said, you know, you got to sit at the table and you got to make amends regardless of how you feel about a person. At least if you can get some thoughts on the table, we can reconcile our feelings. You know what I'm saying? And black celebrities who dislike Trump came up to Trump and, you know, they wanted to get their ideas out there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a type of person like this, you know. Madonna was wrong for what she said. Absolutely. Especially on live TV. That's something you can, you know, hold back because, you know what I'm saying? You just don't say nothing like that on live TV, you know? You just don't. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't wish death on anybody, even if you're my enemy. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't wish death on you. That's just how the person that I am. Love always conquers hate regardless of a situation. You know, I was raised that way. You know? We just have to give, what's the name, a chance. We just have to give Trump a chance. We have no, you know, what I'm trying to say. We can't do anything about it. We can't do anything about it. We can't turn back the time to get, because a lot of people wasn't, you know, big on Hillary either. You know what I'm saying? So what do? You just let it ride. You just let it go and see what the next 4 years is going to be. But I promise you this, in 2020, anybody who's anybody is going to be throwing their hat in for presidency. now that Trump has won. Trump is not a politician. He has said that over and over again. He's not a politician. So we don't really know his plans for this country. I don't know his plans. I haven't seen anything of his plans that's not realistic. You know? So Trump has a lot to prove in order to, you know, keep his presidency and not be impeached doing something stupid like going to war with North Korea. Even though North Korea is a very big threat, we don't want to be the first ones to throw those nuclear missiles at North Korea or go over there and start. We got that's on another subject. I ain't gonna even talk about that. That's on another subject. But I'm gonna be like this. Let's just give him a chance and see what he does. And if he don't do anything stupid and, you know, and not become impeached, then we could say he was a decent president. I guess. I don't know what else to say. It's the Bear and I'm out. Peace.